Ooh. Hello everybody. This is going to be very short and sweet, but we just wanted to introduce you to the world's cutest little babies. I can't say the cutest, there's a lot of really cute babies. These guys are pretty darn cute. So here we have Dickie. Hi Dickie. Oh my goodness. Here we have Harold. Harold likes to bump you up the bottom, don't you, Harold? Next to him here we have, oh hello, this is Parker. He's probably him, Parker, and this little lad here is, oh my goodness, this is Shrimpy. They're licking my arm. They want to be fed, so this might be a little bit tricky to film. But here we have Shrimpy. Hi Shrimpy. And over here is Talbot. Hello darling. Yes, hi. Is that everybody? So we've got 6 baby calves here. Oh, and Mookie, Mr. Pamook. Hello, Mr. Mookie. These guys would be, maybe a week old at the most. Picked them up on Saturday when they were only a few days old. Look at these little twinsies. Not that they're actual twins, but they're both, look the same colour. Oh my goodness. Harold. Anyway, these guys were born on a dairy farm. And as such, the nature of dairy farms is that boys have no purpose. They are superfluous. So their lives pretty much get ended very abruptly. And a bit hard to say no, wasn't it, honey?
Yes, very hard.
Got a message about 9 o'clock on a Friday night. And, next thing you know, we picked them up at 2 o'clock the next afternoon. Yeah, it's just something that we absolutely cannot handle right now. Time-wise, we have been poorer time-wise than you could possibly ever imagine. So currently we have Daisy, who's the calf. Well, she's 1 year old now, but still a calf with her bad back legs. But she's pretty cool now, aren't you, Daisy? Yes, she's just naughty. She's a cheeky girl. She loves to sneak up at the door of the feed room, and the only way to get out safely is with apples. You've got to give them to her. You've got to. You don't have a choice. And hello, Tash. Hi, Tashi. Over here we have Bump. Bump is the calf. She's 8 months old and she came here completely blind. She is still completely blind and always will be. That's my elbow. Hello. Anyway, Bump is becoming much better. She knows who we are now. She knows our voices. That's my arm. Hey, Bumpy Bump. She knows our smell and she knows when we say, watch out. I suspect all she can see is shadows and a bit of light, I guess. Is that not the same thing? I don't know. For now, we don't have a real plan, but for now they live in our house yard. The plan for Bump and Daisy is that they will move out into the goats' paddock because the goats have so much pasture they don't know what to do with it. So we thought we'd let them share. We just have to reinforce fencing, which costs lots of money, and that's where we're at. We're fundraising at the moment to get materials to improve the fencing so we can move Daisy and Bump out. Hello, Shrimpy. Hi, Shrimpy. Hey, cutie pie. Oh my gosh, these guys, seriously. Hello. Hi. What you doing, Talbot? They're very sweet. So right now, Farmer John is he's constructing a shelter for the calves. We do have a carport. I don't really want to point the camera that way because it's our junkyard. Yeah, and this is after we've been to the tip. Because we have a lot of building crappy bits and pieces left over lying around everywhere. So anyway, this is going to be the shelter for the calves. Hello, Daisy. They also do have some shelter under the eaves, but yeah, this will be much better. And then hopefully soon Daisy and Bump will go out to the paddock. Again, they need probably their own shelter in there too. Yeah.
I mean, what are we going to use this for? Maybe we can park the quad up.
Oh my gosh. Honey, this is always going to be used. There will always be a need for animals in the house yard. My poor mum worries a lot about the roses. And I did tell her the roses were doing well and they were coming back. But since then, they have been, these ones anyway, pretty much destroyed. How can you avoid that? I don't think you can. Not when you have cows in your house yard. Hey, bubbies. Anyway, you want to say hi to Stretchy Pants and Duck Duck. Hi guys. Oh, you're very handsome. Stretchy Pants was the little turkey who was like super stunted and really small and we thought he wouldn't make it. Anyway, he's caught up to Duck Duck and sometimes I have to double take and see who I'm talking about. I don't even know who I'm looking at now. There is still a size difference, but yeah.
You can see one on its own, you don't know.
No, and I'll quickly show you the sheep area. Okay. Excuse me. Who do we have here? Hello. Hi, Tisea. I just threw a bale of straw over because we need to top up their housing with some bedding. Hi, babies. And Tisea is using it as something to stand on. Hey. All right, we'll go in. All right, so we haven't updated this area for quite some time because we have been so busy. All we want to do is cry. I'm not joking. We just want to cry all the time. So who have we got? We've got Maverick. He's the little lamb who was born on the sale yard floor. So he was ejected from his mama, poor baby. Not wanted, snapped up by somebody who works at the sale yards, luckily, who wants to like take in and care for these, or not take in, but get homes for them so they don't get left and disposed of, which is what would have happened. Hello, Indiana. Indy's such a big girl now, aren't you, Indy? She was the first little lambie who came this year. We've got Leroy and Savannah. Hi. This little baby here. Hi, Radavid. Hi, Ruddy. This guy here, he came here with his mum and his sister. So his mum is this lady over here. This is Tisea. So Tisea is a first-time mummy. Hello, you're okay, darling? She's a bit shy with us still because she doesn't, she only came here a week ago today. But so she is a first-time mum. She gave birth. She was a bit standoffish with her kids. And Radovid here has a bit of a cloudy eye, which we're treating. So issue with his eye. And his little twin sister, Jennifer, who's in the house at the moment, she was a bit wonky on her legs. And so yeah, they were. We got a call to say, do you want to come get them? Otherwise, we're going to, they'll be gone. And yeah, when we got there, they're like, do you want to take the mummy too? Which worked out really well because turns out she was just a bit confused as a young mum or a first-time mum or whatever. Actually, don't know how old she is, but so she is now feeding her son, who's really strong and healthy. Looks just like Mosley. I think Mosley's a little bit jealous. Mosley and Tisea have a lot of head-butting action going on. Anyway, she's a really good mum, but she did end up rejecting Jennifer, who was just very small and very weak. And in the wild, that's what would happen if they can't keep up. They go, you know what, you're a risk to the family, so you're going to get left behind. So anyway, she's in the house yard. Hello, Maverick. So Mav, hello, Mav, you're so beautiful. And then we have Nakoa, Knick-Knack, the little boy who had joint ill on all four legs and couldn't stand when he got here. And now he runs and does flips, which is amazing. Savannah is the lamb who was down for about 3 weeks on the ground, couldn't get up. When she came here, couldn't walk. And now she walks around. She's doing really well. A couple of things. One, she's shedding all her wool because she's got a bit of an itchy skin situation, but she's working it out, aren't you, baby? 2, hasn't made a single sound since she got here. No voice. I mean, she probably has one, but she won't speak. And I'm really hoping one day she'll speak because I'd love to hear your voice, Savannah. You're very beautiful. Yeah, okay. And then we have, hello, we've got Goose Man. Goose came here because he lost his best friend and he was crying and was so depressed, weren't you, Goosey? And yeah, they couldn't get more lambs, so didn't want him to be really lonely. And this is Bobo. Bobo, oh, am I getting it right or am I getting it wrong? Bobo is the one that was born on the sale yards floor. My mistake. And he's got blue eyes because he's got some gunky eyes stuff going on, and we spray it with this stuff called terramycin. And there's like a powder, you can just go poof in their eyes, or you can use this spray, which is like liquid nitrogen. It's really freezing cold. Anyway, helps to clear the eyes up. Yeah. Hi, Indiana. Hi, guys. And this is Arthur. Everyone knows Arthur. Arthur is waiting for his special needs yard to be built. We actually have the area allocated, full of lush, beautiful green pasture. And we just need to build some fence, like we have to do a fence And then we have to build a shelter and do some irrigation and some gates. And, you know, it sounds like a lot. Work-wise, it shouldn't take too long. Money-wise, ouch. That's all I'm going to say. Ouchies. Hello, Arthur. You're so sweet. Yes, you are. So Arthur was the one we had in the wheelchair, and we were splinting his legs and doing physio. And it just, he wasn't getting there. There was no strength. He wasn't, yeah, it wasn't working. And it breaks us. You know, and realistically, maybe if we, you know, had more time and we could do double the splinting and double the work, maybe he would have been able to walk. Maybe not. But the sad reality is that we are horribly overrun. And yes, it's our own fault because we keep saying yes. That's the problem, isn't it? Keep saying yes, don't we, Bertie? Bertie's very shy. He was found wandering the side of the road. Brought to us. Yeah, just don't know what happened to him. Might have come off a truck. Don't know. But anyway, yeah, beautiful babies. They're so beautiful. And then we have our OG 3 baby goaties with Barrow and Mosley. Hi, Mosley, who are growing up so much. And then we have Charlie Carson. Hi, Carson. Hello, Charlie Carson. Hi. What are you two boys doing, huh? What are you two boys doing? Now, they're a little while off going out in the paddock because I think the big goats would just bulldoze them. Anyway, I've got it talking, aren't I? And Sahara over here was the little lamb who was found on the side of the road after she, you know, I don't know. Yeah, she's got the gunky eyes too. This is the problem that we're having at the moment, and partly why we're running this fundraiser to get the special needs area. Also, it will double up as a transitional paddock for some of the old lambs. So Sahara will always be in the special needs area because she is so little and frail, and she's just, yeah, so it'll be Sahara and Arthur. And look, it depends on how Nakoa goes. Maybe Nakoa and then Lenny, who's already out in the paddock. He might come in because his leg's super wonky. But anyway, that area is really important for them to move out to because this area here is completely inundated. We have to do a lot of raking. There's a lot of poop and weeing. Hence, everyone's getting funky eyes. And there's, you know, all the grass is gone. They've eaten down all the grass. Yeah. So there's not much for us to work with here. You know, we pick weeds and stuff and throw it over, but that's not sufficient. What are you doing, little Ratabid? Hey, Ratty. So, yeah. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that little update your way.
Hello, Dave. Hello, Winston. What's going on here? We got little Knick-Knack and Sahara and Sibby, as well as the others that are down the end. But they are out today to have a munch on all of this fine pasture, as their little manger area is pretty much all gone, and these guys very interested. They'll be coming to your paddock soon, boys. Dave, what are you doing? Come on, Sahara. Let's go, Sib. You're the boss of the big kids? Well, the little big kids. Look at Knick-Knack. Gone from not being able to walk at all to now running around. Come on, Sahara. Oh, the big kids.
Right, this is Saturday now. I think the last time I filmed perhaps was on I don't know, it was a couple of days ago. Anyway, I just thought I'd do a little update. Hello, this is, everyone knows Duck, Stretchy Pants. Stretchy was the tiny turkey, who now is almost as big as Ducky. Out here, we actually sectioned this area off as a bit of just a sick bay type of area. And initially it was because there was a duck that was being picked on and we put him in here. It's right next to the duck area, but it's coming in very handy because not Nakoa, I'm so sorry, JK, little Jaskia, JK47, He's the one with a broken leg, and we aren't allowed to let his cast get dirty. So this area is great because it's clean, it's dry. Obviously we won't let him out here when it's wet. And he gets to just munch on the grass. That's a milky mouth. He's just had his bottle, baby. Haven't you? Yes, you have. You just had your bottle. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool spot to hang out in here. And we've brought little Yennefer over, haven't we, Yenny? Hey, Yenny. Hey, sweetheart. And the reason why we did that is because we have her out in the main area and the bigger goats are picking on her. And so she keeps hiding underneath like the dog kennel thing that we have in there. Well, actually, she'll just hide anywhere just so they won't get her. Anyway, it's very pretty at the moment with all the blossom popping up everywhere. And I don't want to dwell on it too much because it's very sad, but I just wanted to show this amazing magnolia tree that I planted today. Planted this for the beautiful Cirilla, so we've buried her just next to the tree. And this, because she was such a sweet, beautiful, darling soul, and so I thought that tree was very fitting in memory and honor of her short life, short but very loved life. And I won't go on about it because I'll start crying. Anyway, come back over here. Hello, boys. Hello, they're all very intrigued whenever you're hanging out doing stuff in the courtyard. So this is our courtyard, this is our space. We've got a whole farm with animals everywhere. Of course, we share our space with the turkeys, but this is our space with our pergola and, you know, our little, we've got our citrus trees, which of course aren't really any good for the animals. Good for shade, but even then, they don't get that big. Anyway, I wanted to do an update on, hang on, I've got to go through the gate. Just wanted to show what Farmer John has been up to today. Oh, it's usually way easier to open that. Oh, quickly, I've just got to take you over here and say hello. Hello to Dickie and Mr. Mookie. Hi, Dickie. Hello, darling. These guys are so sweet, aren't you, baby? And this is Mr. Mook, Mr. Pamook. So if anyone ever wondered, Downton Abbey. We're obsessed. We have so many animals here named from Downton Abbey, and thankfully there are so many names to choose from. You want to say hi, Tash? Oh, don't be shy, baby. Okay, you get that itch. And over here sleeping is Parker. Baby Parker. This boy here, we are a bit worried. We're having to give everyone Scourban and electrolytes because they're scouring it quite a bit. We've been told by plenty that it can be tricky keeping bobby calves alive because basically you're ripping them away from their mum and they don't do so well on the powdered milk. And yeah, I suppose the lambs tend to do a little bit better. I don't know, maybe it's their immune system, but anyway, isn't he a sleeping little angel? And then over here, where are we going to go? We have Harold Levinson. You want to say hi, Harold? Hello? So you stay there, buddy. You stay there. You just chill out, okay? Yeah, so it's just really pretty time of year. Everything's starting to come into bloom. So our beautiful plum tree, and then I don't know if you'll see it through the wire, but through here, our beautiful nectarine tree. It doesn't look great at all through the wire, but anyway. Yeah, working on the canal at the moment, cleaning out the pools. Everyone's loving that. But anyway, let's get back to what Farmer John was doing today. We've both been very busy. We've had John's kids came for a visit, which was lovely. They got to spend some time with the horses, grooming them, which was great. They really appreciated it. Hi, Bumpy. What do you think, Bump? So here we go. He's completed the shelter for the cows and calves. So Daisy and Bump won't be in the house yard for much longer because our fundraiser is actually growing momentum. And I think really soon we'll have the funds. At least we know we can start on reinforcing the fencing for the Daisy and Bump to go out into the goats paddock. Because, yeah, like it's happening. People are donating. So this shelter will be for the calves. You know, we had 2 of them sleeping in our mudroom last night, which is very cute, but it is cold on the tiles and they did have diarrhea explosions, which is never ideal. It is what it is. You know, that's life at the moment. We deal with poop pretty much everywhere. And we're okay with that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you also. We'll take you out to see how lush the goat's paddock is. Do you want to quickly say hi, Daisy, or are you too busy eating your oaten hay? She loves it. Cool, huh? Oh, and this thing here is an amazing, it's like a street cleaner brush that somebody gave to us. Cows love it. They scratch themselves against it all the time. Yeah. Hey, buddy. They're just too cute. I know you're doing a wee. I still think you're really cute. Hey, Dickie. Just as we're passing by, I just thought I'd show you how green the rooster areas are. It's amazing. Look at all the birds hanging out on the fence line. Hi, Charlie. Yeah, so it's really, everything's looking fantastic at the moment. There is one area that I thought the grass would never grow back. Oh, well, one of them is definitely the duck and the goose area because there's way too many. But the babysitter club area was pretty barren and that's growing its grass back. But in here, where the sea lake silkies are, this area, oops. Hi, boys. Hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, you guys need water. Okay, I'll go get you some. Yeah, so all the grass is growing back in here. It's slow, but it's happening. And yeah, it's actually spreading. There's patches spreading all across. So hopefully before it gets too hot, this area will green up completely. How beautiful is everything springing into life. This is a quince tree. I'll try and get out of the shadow. All right, anyway, moving on to the goats. And I forgot about this. Hello, Indiana. We actually moved some of the older lambs out into the laneway. Hello, Nicoa. Even though Nicoa's not really one of the older lambs, but it's yeah, look at this. They've come out here, haven't you, Arthur? They're using the car as shade. It's very cute. Hi, Sahara and beautiful Jackson, because we have some pasture growing in Jackie's lane. It's a little bit out of control. There are actually trees growing up out of here. That's how long the pasture is. Oh my goodness. And we need some help. So instead of slashing, wouldn't it be great if we can get little lawnmowers out here? And they have to be little enough that they don't eat all the trees. But anyway, I digress. Look at this. This is the goat's paddock. And the pasture is so lush, you can barely see the goats sitting in it. Like they're going to disappear. It's like the sea. And back there, if you can see the new alpacas we adopted. That's Alfredo and Al Pacino. See if we can go a little closer. A little closer, or a little bit closer rather. Oh. Hi, Miss Molly. How are you? She's just hopped out of her hay bed. Also doubling as a hay feeder. But how beautiful is this? And I love that the animals, it's not just the goats. So many of the animals have their tracks. The pigs do their tracks, and so do the horses. A sheep and the goats. So pretty much all of them. Hi, Peach. You want to say hi? Hello, Dad. Oh, you okay? Hello, Peachy Peach. Peach is definitely one of the oldest ladies here. In her species anyway. She and her twin Taylor are 14 years old. They are retired dairy milk goats. And yeah, hello baby, they're doing really well. But it's just beautiful. I don't know, I'm sorry if I'm boring everyone. I just thought I'd try and say hello to Al Pacino and Alfredo. Hi guys, hello. All right, never mind. Look, I won't go down there. They'll probably just walk off. They're still getting used to us. But this is where Daisy and Bump are going to go, because look at all this pasture that they can have access to. So part of the funds that we're raising is not just to reinforce the fence, it's also to build an additional shelter, because they're going to need somewhere. There's no big tree in the paddock. Where the other cows live, there's a couple of really decent, nice shelter trees, and here there's nothing. So, you know, there's a shelter for the goats, but I just don't know. I doubt they'll go in there, especially Bump, because she's totally blind. Hello. That's her twin Taylor. Hi, beautiful. I just wanted to end the video with just showing you guys what we are doing right now, which is just sitting down for a minute and chilling out and enjoying the beautiful space around us. got the ducks enjoying their time in the Carrag Canal. We are slowly digging it out so that it will become like a lake at some point, maybe. Really big. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So we're observing some very strange behaviour. We've got 2 Muscovy girls who are behaving oddly, and Maurice has come over to sort them out. Go on, Maurice. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this should have like a rating or something. It's just, this is what happens in the wild. It's very David Attenborough, you know? But I find the behaviour quite fascinating. And did anybody know? So these ducks here that have the red on their faces, they're called Muscovy ducks. And the guy over there, he's a Muscovy drake, so he's a boy. He came here recently because he was found wandering the streets with no one to claim him. And yeah, ducks, they're called Muscovy ducks, but actually they hiss. And they have beaks, not bills like ducks. So they actually identify more closely with geese. But they're called ducks. That's weird, hey? Anyway, they're beautiful birds. Oh, everywhere. Love it. Bye, guys.